Welcome to episode 53 of Go Low Like a Pro. It's the last episode of the year-long challenge. I'm going to play Richmond one last time, one last chance to try and change my handicap. So before we head out on the course, let's have a quick look at the situation. It's the last round of the challenge, which means it's the last chance for me to alter my handicap, which will also have a knock-on effect on the competition and who the winner is. Now, yes, technically it is after the whole year is over, but that's also slightly the point. The whole challenge is done. I've had a year, and this is the first time I'm playing since, so I'm going to allow it. Now, I did have grander plans for this episode and for this last round, but more about that later. All you need to know right now is that I'm walking onto the tee with a handicap index of 10.9, which is 12 shots off the white tees. Right, I've not played in quite a while. Just go straight, please. It's not great, but it'll do. What is worth noting is that by playing this round, I'm going to lose my 20th round, which was a score differential of 8.8 and a counter. So with that dropping off, it means that I need to either shoot 8.8 for my handicap to stay the same, a little bit better for my handicap to go down, or anything worse, my handicap is going to go up. So anything can happen. Also, as I'm still pushed for time, we're not going to be looking at every shot. So we go onto the course to join me in the front bunker, playing 3. That's just excrement. And now me in the front bunker playing 4. Set. I'm going to try and be quite aggressive with my putting today, like Gary taught me. That was pretty good, but I'm still in for a 6. Now remember, the scores in the graphics are net scores, so rough math suggests I need to be 3 under in order to match the 8.8-ish, or 4 under if I want to get cut. So 2 over after 1 is not a very good start. I was rushing onto the tee. We'd literally just come out of a committee meeting, which is why I have a label sticking out of my hat and why I'm still wearing a tie. The cap and tie look isn't one I usually go for. Now, as you watch me hit this massive slice back onto the first fairway, please note in the opposite bottom corner all the standing water. We had an awful lot of rain just before we played. The course is borderline flooded, but I wanted to play to make sure I could cap off the challenge. A good recovery shot was well short, so here's my 3rd, my hat label, and my tie. Be aggressive. Yep, and take out all the break. A better drive at 3. Followed by a decent duff at straight. Left me with this pitch. Thank you. Which finished 3 inches away. Oh, it is properly close as well. Giving me time to show Sean these.
Nice, I like that.
These are TaylorMade's TP5XCZZs. It's the ball that I've used for most of the year, only with a little added Go Low Like a Pro flourish. Now, it's just a little bit of nonsense, but I've added some of these to the prize bundle as well. More on that later. So, back to 1 over. Very nice looking strike as well. Thank you very much. And this gorgeous shot gave me this putt for a 2. But it wasn't aggressive enough. So back to level, back in the game, and a shot here. I just need to get a good drive away. So a good provisional, a lost ball, and a bad 4th have left me here chipping over the puddle. Badly. I'm not going to go on about the conditions. It's the 4th of January. I knew they weren't going to be good. My main concern was playing a course at full length so that I could record a general play score for my handicap. Now, I did originally think about going up and playing the old course at St Andrews for the last one, but as you know, I'm not keen on playing off mats. Then I thought, hey, why not? I'll just go abroad for the last one. So the reason I'm referencing the conditions is because I am not in the sunshine somewhere warm, basically. Now, I may still do that in the future if I keep Go Low going. More on that later too. This is for 6. I think if it's a par with the second ball. Oh, didn't hit it, didn't hit it, didn't hit it, didn't hit it. So back to 2 over. Right, just like the last par 3, please. I could really use a good tee shot here. Similar.
Yeah, slight pull, but it's a nice strike and it's up there somewhere.
And I got one. That seemed to work. Let's try that again. I could really use a 2 here.
Go! Go!
And I thought I'd rattled it.
Oh, it's mile short. The line was good as well. The line was pretty good.
So a 3-putt and another drop shot means I need a birdie at the Hole of Terror.
I thought it was going to be a wee saver. First putt was the bad one. Oh, that's gone as well.
But instead it's a black line of doom, followed by a provisional and a total duff 4th before...
Oh, Dave, for the love of
another black line of doom.
I just don't feel comfortable swinging the clubs.
And another provisional duff.
I think it's probably gone, but nearly £5 a ball. You have a quick look.
And after giving up on the £5 ball, I am finally on the green, putting for a 9.
Right, all uphill, long way, conditions. For a second I thought I was going off the green and then I'm not even close to the hole.
And a 10. An 11. And a 12. Game over.
Oh, yeah.
And it did make me think.
What else could I put in the last episode other than this round?
Another par 3. And another nice shot from the tee.
Wow. Did that draw a hell of a lot? I kind of took my off it and it seemed like it was going kind of bang on the pin and it seemed to be miles short and left.
A decent chip.
Go, 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 go.
But I missed the putt. Yet another wayward drive at 9 has put me here on the 10th.
That's better, let's just hit irons all day. Just how am I still hitting them short?
And that's short too.
Yeah, I should probably do that as well, but I really don't care. Better putt. Wow.
So after hitting the 10th fairway from the 9th tee, I hit the 9th fairway from the 10th tee.
Could become an experiment in playing 5 irons off every tee. Okay, so apologies, haven't really chatted much so far. Played 3 shots, 1 humongous slice and hit 2 trees.
Finally a good shot, and after a lagged putt left short.
Well, that's the other thing, because I'm trying to be more aggressive with my putts, I'm now trying to take a bit of the breakout.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to so like the way I would normally read it, I'm like, well, if I'm going to be more aggressive, I can't allow for that much break.
Learned that after 10 holes, and also that maybe driver isn't the club today.
Right, come on, see if a 3-wood goes any straighter. Well, it's awful, but it's straight-ish.
Excrement.
I'm just so terrible at the moment. I'm not swinging the club at all. Big pile of mud, covered in a big pile of mud. Good luck.
Excrement. There was no excellent as I hold out for a 7.
Oh, there's no worse sport when you're playing and that's now going that way.
Oh, even the irons are slicing now. Did the work on these with Gary pay off? Nope.
That's a wee bit too good. Can't even be arsed to clean this now.
How about the putting?
The f.
Nope.
Maybe a bit aggressive? Oh dear, I just don't care, I just do not care.
And when you're this bad, all you can do is sing.
I just don't care, just don't care. Hey! Even that only just went in. Where the f have you been?
Finally a good drive, which was then followed by a decent fairway wood.
My head not being in the game in the slight diddly-itis. That's why I'm playing my diddly-itest. We're now on the 13th. I've only just remembered I've not been hydrating, not had any snacks. I'm a bit peggish, I'm a bit thirsty. Which means it's too late! It's too late! Oh, it's too late for a lot of things. But yeah, I've not remembered to fuel myself.
I said fuel myself.
Worrying too much about how I was instead. Get over it!
It didn't.
Set.
2 putts from there for another 6. Let's be honest, at 14 over my handicap after 13 holes, there's not really much drama or excitement left in the golf, other than quite how high my final score is actually going to be and whether or not I'm going to continue to use the excrement joke. So I basically decided to show even less moving forward, partly time saving and partly pride saving. I don't have any pride left.
Yes! I didn't even catch it!
I also managed to miss the highlight of the day as Sean holed out from the bunker here at 14 for his birdie.
I didn't even get on camera though.
And then I had this for my par. Another good drive at 15.
Yeah, I fixed my driving a bit.
Was followed by a good approach. 2 good in a row. Albeit short again. And a confident putt
It was aggressive.
was followed by another to get a par. At 16 I had this for a 2 and got the 3, and at 17 I went over the corner,
That's gone. Oh, maybe.
never to be seen again. But I did hit a good provisional.
That's better. That's what I wanted to do. Oh. Power! Look, I snapped the tee and it's plastic. Ah, I'm doing it again.
Then a little bit more. Excrement. Excrement. And missed this for a 7.
I've got a nice big dollop of mud on this that I can't be asked to clean, which is a bit stupid. Is that you finally got a birdie?
Oh, I chipped in for that birdie on.
Oh, of course you did, yeah.
So,
I'm delighted to finally be on the 18th, so I celebrate
Oh dear. Done that again.
with a black line of doom. A putt left short
Again, hit the ball.
and another 7 to finish off with an even 100.
It was an experience. Nice to play, but awful. So what can we say about that?
and it's just
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You too could play golf for a year and still be as bad as me.
And that is the end of my challenge. My 100 was a score differential of 26.9. I actually think that's wrong because only when editing I noticed another lost ball and drop that I hadn't reported, which I have now, but I don't think it's quite updated yet. I'm only really highlighting the number for comedy value as it's obviously never going to be a counter. Ignoring the random error that is the 56, it is my worst score all year quite comfortably. And so losing the 8.8, my next counter becomes a 13.9, meaning that my handicap index has risen to 11.6. That is a drop since the start of the year of 0.4. I didn't really go low like a pro. I was going to do a Best Bits movie montage. I was also going to go into much more detail and really sum up the year, going into a lot more depth about how I feel the challenge went, but there's not really much other to say than that it failed. I genuinely believe that the amount of work I did on the YouTube side of things massively hindered the golf side, but no excuses or anything. It was what it was. It was great fun, and I'm hoping that, fingers crossed, next year I'll get the benefits of all the hard work and see my handicap coming down. Let's read out a comment for old time's sake, and also because it's asking what I'm about to tell you anyway. Jake Lewis asks, so how did you get on for the year handicap wise, and are you going to carry on trying to drop it this year? And that was the day before yesterday. Thanks Jake. Yes, I think I've answered the handicap part, 0.4. And am I going to carry on that bit of the question? I've been asked that a lot actually, so let me tell you what I'm thinking. The challenge is done. The challenge part is absolutely done. It was way too much work when I wasn't working, and it was even worse the last couple of months when I have been, so it's done. Final. However, I am obviously still going to be playing golf. I am obviously still going to be trying to get my handicap down. I will post about it. It just won't be every week. I can't do an episode every week, so it'll be when I feel like it, or if I'm playing a big course or something special, something like that. In those circumstances, I'll probably put something up, but I can't continue as I have been. But at the same time, I don't think I'm really quite ready to stop yet either. I was also thinking that I might post more on Instagram with less editing and more updates and such. We'll see, as I barely use it at the moment and I don't really know how to use it. But if you don't already, you can follow me at Go Like a Pro on there. I wouldn't bother about the Twitter or Facebook, as I don't think I've actually looked at them since they were set up. The coffee page is still going despite no coffees for donkeys, but if you would like to support, then obviously you can. Which only leaves two things to do. The first of those is the competition. The final prize bundle looks like this. There's a couple of new things added there since the last time I posted it. 4-ball at Hampton Court, and obviously the TP5X's. And the winner was no one. No one guessed correctly. Now obviously I could go to the person who was closest, but I would rather actually split up that prize bundle and give it to lots of different people who have been supportive over the year. By that I don't mean friends and family, I'm talking about random names that have come up in comments over the year. My dad, my brother, Special K, have all got some of the TP5Xs anyway. Nintendo, there's some for you when I next see you. And obviously I will post who won what and let you know when I've had a chance to sort it. Which only leaves me to say a massive thank you to everyone who watched, be it one episode or 53 or any number in between. The channel didn't really take off as I'd hoped it would, but knowing that there was a crowd of you watching every week really made me get on with it, and I am so proud of myself that I actually managed to complete the year. So thank you. Thank you also to everyone who I played with, everyone who let me film, everyone who wore a microphone, everyone who donated a coffee, everyone who donated their time, everyone who I even spoke to about it or in any way whatsoever helped or supported the channel. Thank you so very, very much. So till next time, whenever it may be good. And if you can't, shout 4.